What's going on, family? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to another lesson with a Trill FX Trader. And today we're going to talk about a pretty powerful strategy called the GOLDBEEZY. Okay, this is my GOLDBEEZY, also similar to my LBZ, but it is strictly for gold. Okay, it's a very powerful strategy. I'm talking about like 90% rates of completion here, guys. Like, it's crazy how I was able to find this strategy and work on my weak points. I always tell you guys about trading psychology. Trading psychology is a big thing for me. And so now I'm going to show you what it has netted with gold, okay? So today we're going to talk about the GOLDBEEZY. It's going to be real quick. The lesson won't take but maybe 15, 20 minutes, but it's a powerful strategy. Very simple, naked Forex. You don't need any type of indicators or anything of that nature. You don't need anything that's going to moving averages or anything like that. It's just a very simple everyday strategy. Wake up same time, place this strategy, and we'll go through the day and do some back testing just to show you how much this strategy goes through. Again, I'm talking about 90% rates of completion, guys. And guys, you know how I work. I'm trying to get an average of maybe 10 to 20 pips per trade. Just get in, get out, unless I see something larger that I can stay in for. But 10 to 20 average, get my pips, be gone, have a great day. Because again, for me in Forex, it's about lot size. You get your lot size up, then these moves happen to, net you more with less action, okay? So just stay with me here. We're going to go get to it. All right, so first thing you do with your strategy, it's based off of 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time using the 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time candle, okay? So we're using the 4 a.m. At 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is when you're going to be setting your orders based off the 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time candle, okay? So if we're looking at a chart, okay, so we have our period separators set up. These are period separators. So what this does is let you know the beginning of each new day. All right, I like to look at each day on a daily basis and know what happens every 24 hours. Each side, inside of each one of these columns is 24 candles when you are on the hourly chart, okay? So when you're starting at your period separators, that starts at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? So what we're gonna do is, again, we're gonna start at 6 p.m. and we're gonna count out. Now the easy way to do this is just set your alarm. Set your alarm for 3:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you will be waking up on the candle that you need to deal with. So if you set your alarm for 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you will be waking up on the candle that you are supposed to be dealing with, okay? So you'll just wake up and wait for that candle to close. Now, if you're in Central Standard Time, that's 2:40 a.m. All right, and you're waiting for that 2:40 a.m. candle to close. And if you're on the West Coast, that's 3 hours behind. So it's 12:40 a.m. All right, 12:40 a.m. So again, but we're basing everything off of Eastern Standard Time. So if you're in other zones, just correlate. You are gonna count out to the 3 a.m. candle. 3:40 a.m. is when you're waking up. So let's count out. 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. So we're looking at this candle right here. This 3 a.m. candle is the candle that will be moving when you wake up at 3:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 3:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you will wake up and you will see this candle moving. So what we do is the same thing we do with the LBZ when we're dealing with GBP pairs. We put this we find the end parameters of that candle, right? So that's 1501.03. And then the bottom of this candle is 1499.03. Okay? All right. So what we do is similar to the LBZ, but this is the GOLDBEEZY. We go 15 pips above and set a pending order 15 pips below. So that's a buy stop 15 pips above And that's a sell stop 15 pips below these parameter points of the 3 a.m. candle after it closes. So you are waiting exactly till 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You are not setting these pending orders prior to that, okay? So this is the 3 a.m. candle. So this candle would have started moving before you place these pending orders. This candle would have had to open, okay, guys? So again, we find the top of the wick and the bottom of the wick. Top is about the wicks, not the body. Top of the wick and the bottom of the wicks. And what we are doing, we are setting our pending orders 15 pips above and 15 pips below these parameter points. All right, now for those who aren't great with counting pips right now, the easiest way to go 15 pips above or 15 pips below is add $1.50 to whatever these numbers are. Add $1.50, and in the sell direction, you subtract $1.50. Why? Because every dollar of movement on gold, every dollar of movement on gold is 10 pips per movement. So if you go from 1501 to 1502, that is 10 pips of movement. Every dollar of movement on gold is 10 pips. So if you go to 1512 to 1522, that is 100 pips. Okay? Every dollar of movement is 10 pips. So again, an easy way for you to add 15 pips and put your buy stop and subtract 15 pips to put your sell stop is just add $1.50 and subtract $1.50, okay? So let's add $1.50 to the top part. So that's 1501.03 plus $1.50. $1.50 is 1502.53. So your pending order would be right about right there, right where I had it, just about. Okay, so let's remove this. All right, and then your pending order here, you're subtracting $1.50, right? So your sell stop would be somewhere around 1597.53. All right, 1597.53, which would be roughly right there. So as you can see, here's your 3 a.m. candle. When it closed, you ended up having a buy stop here and a sell stop here. As you can see, market floated right up through your buy stop. You know, we're looking for 10 to 20 pips. You could have probably got that out the first candle. Actually, you would have got 40 out of that right there, 40 pips, because gold averages 40 pips a candle. So again, you see the pending order went right through. You would have got your money all the way, even if you could see yourself holding it all the way up to here. All right, so let's go back some more. All right, so you can see I'm just gonna go back days, because what I want to do is just show you how no matter what day I go to, you really gonna pretty much see this trade hit. Okay, so let's look at this one again. 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. candle. All right, so when you have your alarm set for 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, this will be moving. You will be waiting for it to close. Once it closes at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the next candle will appear and you begin to set your parameters. Okay, so you get the end of the wick on both sides. Now this one is all body, so you really just place it at the end of the body, because technically the wick is there too. So basically, let's get to setting our buy stop. This is 1506.50 basically. So you would do 1508 would be your pending order. All right, 1508 is $1.50 above 1506.50. All right, so 1508 would be your pending order. Let's make sure we line that up right. 1508, boom. Sorry guys. Bam. Okay, so that's about 1508. And then let's put our other pending order for the bottom. So 1503.87, 1502.37. All right, boom. 1502.37. So we remove this. when we're looking, because this was the 3 a.m. candle, as you can see what happens, 4 hours later, boom, straight drop. You would have been able to catch it all the way down there. You know, I'm looking for 10 to 20, so I'm trying to get in and out right there. But you could have technically held it all the way down there. Okay? So that's one day. That's another day. Let's go again. All right? So let's count. Hold on. Let me erase these lines. All right. So let's go again. 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m. This is your 3 a.m. candle, correct? Right. So let's set our parameters again, because this is the candle that would have been moving at that time and you waited till 4 a.m. for it to close. Right? Boom. There we go. So what do we do at this point? Go 15 above, 15 pips below. So 1506.72, 1507.72, 1508.22. All right, so that's gonna be roughly right there. All right, and then let's put the one for the sell stop. 1504.21, 1503.21, 1502.71, which is roughly right there. All right. So as we can see, our pending orders based off this, again, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. So this the 3 a.m. candle is based off of this. Pending order 15 pips above, 15 pips below. What happens? About 4 hours later, boom. Straight shot to the top. You would have got all, basically 100 of those pips if you wanted it. All right, you know me, I'm going for my daily goal and I'm going to go enjoy my day. But as you can see, very powerful. Let's keep going. Let's go back some more days. I'm just going to pick a random day. Okay, boom. 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Boom. So into the parameters. Right? Boom. Enter them parameters. Boom. Let's make sure we got it precise. 3 a.m. candle right here. We're going 15 pips above, 15 pips below. Let's look at it. So 1493.12, 1494.12, 1494.62. Boom. Right here. Easy money. It would have been like right there, roughly right there. Okay. So let's get our bottom pending order. This would have been a double up day, I see. Down 15 pips, 1489. Let's just say 1489.09, 1488.09, 1487.59. Boom. Would have been right about there, basically. So if we would have removed this, this means our buy stop, sell stops would have been here. Look what happens. So this the 3 a.m. candle. Market goes up, gives you how many pips? Boom. 1494 to 1498, that is 40 pips. Market gives you 40 pips. And then after that, it actually comes down and gives you 100. So you doubled up today. You doubled up on this day. All right. So again, GOLDBEEZY, a very simple strategy. Doesn't require a bunch of indicators, a bunch of moving averages, anything. All you're using is naked Forex and trading psychology that we have found a weak point with the market moves in our favor, okay? 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. candle. As you can see, this most likely worked out in our favor. Again, we get those in parameters. All right, let's go 15 above and below. I really don't even have to set the one at the bottom because as you can see, it didn't even go down there. But 15 above, 1497.67, 1498.67, 14.99.07. All right. So that means, boom, pending order would have been about right there. Buy stop pending order would have been about right there. If we erase this and we erase this, these would have been our sell stop, buy stop. As you can see, boom, market shot straight up. Again, guys, I can pretty much go to any given day. This is about a 95% strategy. This strategy does not miss very much. Again, I can just keep going back and back. We're going to keep going back some more. And again, I'm just picking random days. 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. As you can see, this went our way. Market didn't even come back down. This was 3 a.m. And you can pretty much back test this strategy. I really don't even have to put the pending order on the bottom. This is where it would be at though. Somewhere down there. You can see market doesn't even come back down that way. So we focused on the up, 15 above, 14.99, 37. 1501, 37, 1501, 87. Alright, 1501, 87. Boom. This would have been our pending orders. Based off of this, as you can see, you got a little pullback consolidation, but you could at least grab 10 pips off the jump, or you could have waited and caught all of that. Alright. Boom. As you can see, market follows through. This trade hits just every time. 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Once again, what it is we found the weak point. When you hear me talk about trading psychology, you hear me talking about watching the lion till you find a point where which every move that the lion make, no matter that move, is going to work in your favor. This is that move. 15 pips below, 1474, 84, 1474, 34. All right, 1473, 34. Bam, that's 15 pips. Other 15 pips is going up this way. 1483, 1484, 1485, 36. Bam. Move this out the way. As you can see, I really don't even have to set the pin. As you can see, boom, market shoots straight up, gives you all that money. All right, market shoots straight up, gives you all that money. Boom. Again, and all you looking for is your daily goal out of these powerful moves. Your daily goal. And again, this trade is so powerful, I can go all the way back, keep going back. I can pretty much go back as far as I want. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's scroll back. I want to show you. Now we in, let's see where we at now. Now we're in May. Right now we're in November when this video is being made, but we're going to go back to May and see if this strategy still hits, okay? So boom. Let's go. Let's just run it back. 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m. Let me zoom in more so you guys can see. 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Boom. Easy work. Easy work. Alright, so what we do, 15 above, 15 below. As you can see, market doesn't even go to the buy stop. If I place my sell stop, 15 below, 1296.41, 1295.41, 1294.91. Boom. There it is. This gets removed. This gets removed. You can see the pending orders based off the candle. Boom, it didn't even come down, came straight down, gave you all this. Straight down, gave you all this. I can just keep going, guys. I can keep going and keep going, keep going. Again, you are setting your alarm for 3:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 3:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then you are waiting for that 3:40 a.m., that 3 a.m. candle to close, that 3 o'clock candle to close. Once it closes at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you set your parameters based on the candle that just closed, which is the 3 a.m. candle. 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. This is the candle that you will be waking up on at 3:40 a.m. Again, guys, we set those parameters at the end of the wicks, and we get good results. There it is over there. Sorry, guys. This is the one. Right there. Right there. As you can see, guys, already market doesn't even come down. Market doesn't even come down this way. Even though we would set the buy stop and the sell stop, we wouldn't be sure of what it did. I'm just showing you the basically the finish of what happens. You know, your buy stop would have been 15 above. Right? 15 above. Boom. If we remove this, so that would have been the buy stop and the sell stop based off this candle, $1.50 above, $1.50 below, and look what happened. 5 hours later, market boom, shot up, gave you all that. The GOLDBEEZY strategy. The GOLDBEEZY strategy. It very rarely misses. Very rarely misses. Okay. You got to be willing to get in, get your pips, and get out. Don't try to hold it forever unless you just absolutely see something that warrants you to hold it that long. But other than that, don't hold it forever. Just get your money and go. All right. Again, we can scroll back as far as we want and see that this strategy is a high percentage strategy. Okay. 6 p.m., 7 p.m. We still back in May. We want to go back to some more. Let's go back to some more. Let's go back some more. Now we April, March. Let's do March. 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. So we would have probably got caught both ways on this. Quick 10 pips to the top. And I probably would have got out early because I would have seen that it was at a high support and resistance zone. So on this one, I would have got on the top one, I would have grabbed quick money, and then the bottom, I would have let it run. But let's go 15 above. 13, 16, 40, 13, 17, 40, 13, 17, 90. Oh, this might have right. Oh, yeah, no. We would have got pips. 13, 17, 90. All right. So we would have took that quick 10. Quick 20, actually. Or quick 15. Quick 15. Because it went up to 13, 19. 13, 17. 13, 19. Quick 10, 11 pips. Boom, right there. We would have took that. And then on the sell stop down here, this moved out the way, we would have took all this. All right. So I hope you guys can see. Market would have went up. We took that quick 10 pips. Boom. So it gets you in blue every time. Every time it gets you in blue. Gets you in blue. All right. 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Once again, gets you in blue. Majorly. Alright, sometimes you may have little pullbacks and that's fine, but that comes with Forex. But overall, you see, boom, she shot smooth up. 15 up. What's 15 above that? 13, 17, 13, 18, 16, 13, 19, 05. Alright, 13, 19, 05 right there. Alright. So you would have caught all that. You would have dealt with a small pullback because this pending order would have been down here. You would have, it wouldn't have came down, activated, might would have activated here, dealt with a small pullback, and then took you all the way up here, damn near 100 pips. Alright. So, excuse my language, but it goes pretty much as far back as I can go. You will see it works. 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. candle. Easy work, straight drop. All right, parameters at the end of the wicks. 15 above, 15 below. So those are the end of the wick parameters. Don't forget. Find the prices. 1303, so that's basically 1304.50, which it doesn't go that way. 1304.50 for the 15 above. And then the 15 below. 1301, 1300. 1300 is basically the entry on this one. Boom. As you can see, market gave you all this. Based off this candle, 2 hours later, boom, straight drop. Easily got your money to cover your daily goal. So the GOLDBEEZY strategy, GOLDBEEZY, as you can see, pretty much every day we went to, this trade hits and goes through. And you can back test for yourself. Back test for yourself. Go to the chart, get on the chart, and just start dropping in on days. Go to that 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time candle, because that's the candle you'll be dealing with when it closes. Set your parameters on the end, at the top of the wick and the bottom of the wick. Make sure it's the wick. Make sure it's the wick. Then go 15 pips above with the buy stop, 15 pips below with the sell stop. Easy way to do that is just add $1.50 to the number or subtract $1.50 to the number, and then just let it roll. And then just let it roll, and you'll see pretty much every time it rolls right through. You can backdate it, back test it, back roll it. I remember one time I back tested and it went 30 days straight, no loss. And that's a fact. So you can back test it yourself and see that this strategy works. It's high percentage. All right, and this is Trill FX Trader signing off, and that was the GOLDBEEZY strategy. All right, peace.